Hello. Welcome to the show that just learned that the metric system was developed during the French Revolution. The meter based on the circumference of the Earth, the kilogram based on the mass of water. I had no idea. It's the revolution. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. The French government wanted some kind of standardization in like 1790 or so, and by 1795 they had adopted the metric system. I work for a European company, so I use the metric system every day. It is definitely easier than ours. So, good on you, France. Appreciate it. All right. Old voice is sounding a little rough today. Hey and Raw's gone. Hey Bear's gone. Robespierre's on top for just a moment because I believe that is him standing here in front of us. May I remind you, let us free the accused. No, we tied. Didn't the last time we played we had a tie? Okay, let's see what this is about. Dear Alexis, I cannot live with the burden of sin that I committed unintentionally. There is something that I need to tell you, Alexis. I was involved in little Friedrich's death. I was approached by people who told me that my son, my only son, had been caught red-handed during an attempted desertion and was awaiting execution. They showed me proof and promised me he would be freed in exchange for a detailed description of your family, your habits, and your views. I gave them a few seemingly harmless pieces of information, and they used them to kill. I do not want this. I have never killed anyone. They did it, yet I am still haunted by guilt. I cannot continue to live like this, sitting in the same room with you, pretending that nothing happened. I can only hope that that one day you will forgive me, and you will understand I was tricked. I have always been your friend, Fidele. Farewell, my friend. Raymond de Voyer. Well, that's interesting. Is Raymond on the jury? I recognize the name, but it's been too long into this game. I can't remember exactly who he is. All right, we're hanging on. Let's get the introduction out of the way. First of all, I asked the accused if he is able to speak. Well, I can't. Monsieur le Judge, everyone here demands that, in accordance with the law, we need only confirm the identity of the defendant and pass sentence without trial. And according with the law, perhaps. But is it moral? Let the incorruptible taste the law he made for others. Are you Maximilian Robespierre? Yes. We can now sentence him to death for his crimes against the people. Well, alright, Tonville. Let's at least take a look at some stuff here first, okay? We have him, Monsieur le Judge. We have Robespierre. I know, I fought a big battle in the street. I was there. Finally, we can try him for the terror he has brought upon us. For all the accusations of treason, for his dictatorial inclinations. At a time when the new government was full of corrupted people, he earned the nickname the Incorruptible. Nevertheless, France has paid a price in blood for his ideals. The law of 22 Priorial? That word caught me off guard. The law of 22 Prioral, which made it possible to sentence people without a trial, may have been postponed by Cthulhu, but it was the authority of Robespierre that led to its implementation. The defendant wanted to give himself the means to kill his political opponents, a perfect tool that would prevent them from testifying in court. When Robespierre pointed at someone, they were as good as dead. Moreover, according to a rumor, Robespierre allegedly suggested once while having a dinner with Bertrand Barrera, that France could benefit by decimating its population. That only a ruined and thinned out but ideologically pure society could rebuild France in the spirit of the revolution. Why would Robespierre, a man whose reputation was once irreproachable, engage in such atrocities? Dictatorship, Monsieur le Judge, is our last accusation. We find no other logical explanation than the incorruptible's desire to gain absolute power over France, which is equivalent to treason. After the defendant's arrest, sip a drink there, sorry, we searched the city hall and found a seal engraved with the fleur de lis, the main symbol of royalist power. Treason, counter-revolution. Oh. Big swings here either way, right? But I'm pretty sure Robespierre's not getting out of this one. Let's see what we can do here. Only 4 questions to reveal. Seal with the fleur de lis is evidence. Yes. Absolute power is motive. Mass murder is the method. Oh man, we're ramming it down his throat. The law of 22 Priorol. Priorial. That's not a real word. Can't be. That's the method. Look at that. Like a boss. Let's see what we got to find out here. Did the defendant confess the crime? Probably not. Was his act kind of revolutionary in nature? Probably. How did the defendant explain that he was in possession of a seal bearing the symbol of royalty? Gift, falsified, confiscated. Well, let's find that out. Based on this, I can't tell which one it's going to be under, so let's start here. Did you push through the law of 22 Priorol in the convention to allow the mass murder of civilians? Hard to talk. It'll be even more difficult when your head's cut off. They got a point. I mean, it's a fact. You can't argue with them. Not to murder. Then why this criminal and murderous law? For the good. If he says it's for our good, I'll take his head off myself. Of France, not yours. Did you long for absolute power? Never. And yet you are known for taking merciless measures against those who... Politics. Like here. Politics. We are in the court now, and the court is ruled by Themis. Keep the fools thinking that. Give the bastard what he deserves. May I remind you that the defendant's identity has been confirmed, and his guilt is obvious. He can be sentenced. I know the law, Prosecutor Tonville. Hurry. Fainting. Okay, we roughed him up a little bit, but it was only in the facilitation of a lawful arrest, so it happens. Do you admit that you're guilty of treason and beheading politicians who are hostile to neighboring countries? Never. No. I cannot look at this traitor. I only serve France, the people. Then why do you have a seal with a fleur de lis? Forged. Not mine. He's trying to lie his way out of this. What foreign ruler promised you the throne if you eliminated those politicians loyal to the revolution? I removed saboteurs. Like you. We'll remove your head. Alright, I heard enough out of this guy. Falsified, sign that. Verdict form. Death penalty. Aloe wisdom. That's all it takes. That's all you got to do. Write your name, put a seal, and say guilty. And I will say it again, he is guilty. To the guillotine with him. The end of tyranny. Long live the judge. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. Good, good, good. That was an easy one. I gained some influence here. Maybe a little bit. Do we need to give a speech? Nah, we'll just skip it. I like that he's missing a button there. Just enjoying the art here. Looking it over. For the revolution. I'm going to pull it. Missed. Pull the rope. I am. Oh, I missed again. I'm sorry. Got it this time. I wonder if they'll get mad the longer they wait. Okay, I'll pull it. Nope. Psych. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna pull it. I will pull the rope. Yeet. The death of your mentor. Really? Neighbors discovered the body of your mentor, Raymond. Ah, okay. That was like the dude that's been with me the whole time. He was found hanging in the living room of his apartment. They testified that Devoyer had left before dawn, when he must have left the letter at your desk, then came back and committed suicide. The neighbors heard him crying, loud sobs that stopped abruptly. His room was a mess. There was a number of half-filled glasses of wine and empty bottles, with witnesses saying that he had been drinking a lot lately. Raymond Devoyer, the person who introduced you to the world of law books and clauses, your mentor and friend, was involved in Friedrich's death. And now a different judge shall elevate his life. We're getting some gravitas back with the family. Let's take the wife shopping. Just me and her. Nice friendly day out. Nice evening out. Go get us some vegetables. Pick up some escargot. A bit of brie. Now we gotta deal with this, which has not been going well. Alright, we really need... Is this my guy? What does he do? Increase influence or lower the fervor? There's a lot of fervor here. One, two, three, four, five, six. So these aren't mine. So I'm gonna go try to grab one back from him. I'm gonna go challenge this asshat. And he's wounded, so I can't do anything. So let's grant immunity, calm the crowd. No, I want this one. Did I already pick it? Why is it already locked? Maybe you can only use it once every day or something? Let's see what's going on with the intrigue here. Perfect intrigue. Pop up. Perfectly play out all the intrigues. Okay, I just got that achievement from Steam. That means we're done with the intrigues. That part of the game's over. That's kind of cool. Those were fun, but Rosefair's time is over. Now the convention must choose a new member of the Committee of Public Safety and deal with the chaos in the city. Your last speech was impressive, and you will surely be able to convince them at least one more time. Unlimited power is at your fingertips. Oh, man. Let's just, let's facilitate persuasions. If I gotta give speeches and stuff. So what's today gonna bring? We're gonna have to make sure we look at that Pyramid? Power pyramid? Oh man. Look who's on top. Look who is look who's at the very top of the Amway sales force. Man, I left a wake of destruction. And I'm not done with you, Renard. Nice. Okay. The aristocracy is aristocracy, right? I'm not saying that right. Aristocrats. Aristocracy. Aristocrats, aristocracy. Why do you change it then? I don't know. Aren't happy with us, but we did just kill Robespierre. Let's see if there's any minor cases. There are. We'll go ahead and take care of them. Francis Allard, 72-year-old, happily drove his street cart around Viroflay, even though he was almost too drunk to stay in the saddle. He was stopped by his neighbors, who testified that Allard's grandchildren were passengers in the cart, and the situation could have ended tragically. It could have, but it didn't, so we're going to let that one slide. Officer of the guard Barnaby refused to chase a thief who had stolen a chest full of buns from the confectioner. Oh, pardon me. Diagre, how do you pronounce that name? Diagre explained that as a young man he had been shot in the knee with an arrow. What does that have to do with anything? Oh, because he can't. Yeah, you're fine. Uh-oh. Aristocrats are extremely unhappy. Robert Deschelles broke into the apartment of several wealthy Parisians. Later, his accomplice, Leonard Solier, visited them and offered to install new locks on the doors. What a flourishing business. I will send him to the chair. Yeah, I thought the aristocrats might like that. Okay. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Let's make the introductions. Please introduce yourself. Lucien Bioboy. I'm a coachman. How long have you been doing it? Not long. I cared for the horses before and only started riding the cart over a year ago. I'm on my 19th birthday, but I usually rode around the property, not in the city. Marquise Lineagen demands compensation for the cart and the horse. Sure he does. Now he only has 4 carts and 30 horses. I would like to pay him back, but even with a good hand, I can't save that much money in years. You should have thought of that. You should have thought about that on that bridge. Okay, what the hell's going on here? Let's find out. The charges are threat to road safety and destruction of property. A cabriolet belonging to Marquise Lenigin fell off the point Tournelle and into the water. That's funny. Luckily, there were no passengers in the back, and the carter managed to jump from the cart when it was still on the bridge. Only the horse died, drowning in the Seine. That's too bad. I don't like horses. I don't know why. I have an irrational fear of horses. I don't want to get near a horse. I don't want to be anywhere around a horse. I don't trust them. So if one fell in the river, it happens. The Marquis called for the compensation of the carriage and the horse from his coachman. Lucien, of course. Okay, it confused me that his name was there twice. Lucien, of course, did not have the required thousands of francs it would take to pay his debt. The Marquis filed a lawsuit against him, demanding that the coachman be sentenced to jail. Citizen Biebois claims that the incident was a result of a series of unfortunate events. First, let us quote, "All of a sudden, there was another cart on the bridge, hurling at me like the devil. The defendant strongly pulled on the reins, startling the horse, and then turned to the side and started running straight at a crowd. Biebois stated that he pulled the reins further aside and the cart struck the railing and fell into the water. Biobois had repeated numerous times that he broke his wrist when jumping from the cart. So, did he take this... Did I miss that? Did he take this cart out unattended or unlawfully? What's it say? Okay, so we kind of need to find out, like, was he working for this guy at the time? Take a quick look at this. Did he confess the crime? Maybe. No, this doesn't sound counter-revolutionary. He pulled on the reins because there was another car coming from the opposite direction. Was anyone hurt in the accident? Only the horse. Let's take a look at how this verdict will shake out. I might have to send this guy away just to make the now I did it again. Aristocracy. The aristocrats happy. Look, it's Monday. I am fried. All right. Oh, we got to find our case files. 2 traps now. The railing's probably a trap. The cabriolet is the... The horse is the victim. Ew. Crowd, course of events. That's it? Well, I'm not sure that was really fair. And I'm not sure it's fair to you, good boy. Yeah, he confessed. He would have admitted to taking that out. I don't gotta sign that, do I? Or stamp it? Death penalty. Sorry, bud. I just don't feel like asking questions today. It's been a hard day. Don't even care. Sorry about your luck. Put my John Fidele on there. I find Marquise Lingen's demands reasonable. The defendant must pay with his head. Indeed, people must pay for their mistakes. With or without the revolution, the bourgeoisie still had the courts in their pockets. A verdict already. What about the trial? Don't worry about it. I'm in charge here. You see this? You see who's on top of the pyramid? I don't think, yeah, we don't even need to give a trial. We're past that. We're well loved, well respected. We'll skip the speech. One mistake and it'll cost me my head. Afraid so. That's them the brakes, feet. Okay, dramatic pause.
Your eyes were never so empty. But today, I want you to be proud of me.
Uh-oh.
Come with me, Monsieur le Juge.
What's up?
Son!
I got Bernard.
Welcome, brother.
That's my brother? I thought he was
You
dead.
were in the dark for so long.
Bruno? Is that really you? How is it even possible?
You were told what you were supposed to think. I had to die as our father's favorite son so that I could be born While you have been leading a comfortable domestic life, I was crawling in the mud of a battlefield.
We all thought you were dead.
It was much easier that way, wasn't it? I was dead, and have been through hell, dear mother. Paris abandoned me. Every door closed at the mere sound of my name. That was when hell reached for me. I enrolled in the army, hoping for a noble death. Instead, I was captured, taken, and I suffered.
But that...
The enemies played a game of dice with me. If I won, I would be free. But for each round I lost, I would also lose a hand. I won the first one, but the second... I was able to escape, then started planning my revenge on our family, our father.
But didn't the other guy say he carried him off the battlefield?
On everyone who had disowned me.
Revenge? On us? You should lay the blame on Clement Renard. He was the one to...
I blame you all. Father, you, France.
You want to hurt your own family?
Hell,
You disowned me, as God disowned Cain.
he told us you were
Father
dead.
abandoned his own son, and you did not even try to defend me.
I was young.
Now you are an adult, and our Father will watch your fall from grace as far down as you can go. He will eventually abandon you, as he did me. I have realized that death will not hurt him as much as watching his other son reach the bottom and become a villain too. And you did extremely well. You destroyed them. The Roland. Pache and his daughter. Gobel and his bastard son. And now, Robespierre. You did everything according to my plan. All I needed to do was awaken your desire for power. I made sure that you would fall with me, right before Father's eyes. Now, he will see that we are equal.
Was my son's death also part of your plan?
I executed him through the hands of Renard and your beloved mentor.
Biggest
I visited him, made
cutscene
him believe the story of his imprisoned son.
of the game.
Then he also became one of us, a villain. He helped me to kill your child in order to save his own.
So you're the one behind it.
See, I needed my own revolution. A place for people you call criminals, because they do not fit in your society. I lead an army of outcasts in Paris. An army of the sons and daughters left behind after you decapitated their mothers.
Uh-oh.
People who have lost everything because of the revolution were expelled, forced to move to a foreign land. In a few days, we will attack Paris and build a new home on its ruins.
Uh-oh.
A place where a father will always keep an eye on both his sons.
Are you insane?
Wait until you hear what I intend to do with your second son.
He's not done anything.
He must pay for the sins of his father. Everyone must. Just as I paid for the cowardice of ours. He will play 2 rounds of dice.
Uh-oh.
Each round you lose, he will lose a hand. That is the same price I had to pay. And now it's your son's turn. The price is suitable for the sins you are guilty of.
Uh-oh. You know I'm not good at dice.
You have killed every person that would be brave enough to face me. Thank you.
Big plot twist. Didn't see it coming. We've talked about the brother a few times during the course of the game. Even one evening, that was the, or maybe 2 evenings, that was the topic of conversation. Ooh, big plot twist. Just when I was at the top of the heap, my brother, insane brother, comes back from nowhere and is going to chop off my son's hands. No rerolls? We do have a reroll. I'll sit on 200. We're going to use a reroll here. Try to grab another 6. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Oh, he's re-rolling.
The blood is on your hands, not mine. I won again.
Dude, just shut it. What do you mean you won again? You didn't win that. Oh, this is garbage. 2 re-rolls left. I save him. I save him. Yeah, he didn't do good either. He's re-rolling. A little bit better, a little bit better. Okay. We're 80 points up. That is such garbage. Okay, we just need a good roll here. This is excellent. I'm just re-rolling this one. Nice, get in. There's nothing you can do, buddy.
I have also won the first round once.
Oh, we got it.
You think that you know what it means to suffer. Wait until I show you.
Okay, we saved one of our son's hands. This is okay. We'll stay. Do I not have any rerolls left? Did I have only those rerolls for? Yeah, there's nothing. I don't have any rerolls. This is just a crapshoot. That's not too good.
You will fail and break our father's heart. Only then will my revenge be complete.
Oh my God! Look at that. Game over. Game over. Sorry, son. Maybe if he has a shitty roll, bunch of 1s, bunch of 2s. We're 70 points down. We need a miracle. Not good enough. Oh, look at that rubbish.
We are done here.
I think I was going to
We
lose that no
settled
matter
the
what.
first score, but that is not all I have prepared for you. Far from it.
Ramel, my friend. He saved me.
Pardon me for drinking.
He saved my son. But he could not save what was already broken into a million pieces. Her eyes were not empty. Her eyes.
I did just take her shopping last night, so just saying. So it was him this whole time. I am sorry I did not know. There was no way I could have. Was he the one who mutilated Bernard? He ordered his thugs to do it. I cannot believe that I raised such a monster. It is not over yet. I am going to kill him. He will not stop hurting us unless I do. I must kill him. I lost my son long ago. Then I got him back for a little more than a few seconds, only to lose him again. I'm not going to defend someone who has reached the bottom for a second time. There is only darkness in his life. As in mine. Pardon? Nothing. We need to stick together. Okay, true enemy. I can't do anything here. I can understand he's a little mad he got his arm cut off. Wifey's not happy about it either. What are you going to do? Reynard's starting to aggravate me a little bit. What is he? He's falling apart? Oh, the mask fell off. That was cool. The mask fell off and he became Bruno. Your brother's army will arrive in 4 days. Does this map have anything to do with that? Can I move him over to here? I'll move him up here. Do a lower fervor. Increase influence. I want a lower fervor here. But you know what? I'll just come here and increase influence. He pulled all his troops back. Let's, wasn't there one here that calmed the crowd? That lowers fervor in all the places where we have power. And let's try filling a report because we've never done that. So whatever our next case is, I guess the report will automatically be filled. Oh, new thing. Your brother never died. He enlisted into the army after his banishment. However, he deserted during the battle. Since then, he has worked at taking vengeance upon his family. On your father, Bruno, was the actual source of your misery. He planned your journey and motivated you the entire way. Okay. Pardon me. What is so important to bring you here, Marat? Is it really so important that we cannot discuss it at my house in the evening? I would rather do it here, surrounded by other people, as I am afraid that I would not leave your house alive. What? Come on. I don't understand. I am in possession of anonymous written documents that describe your actions since you became a judge of the tribunal. Betrayals, murder, political bribery. Are you still human, or am I talking to the devil? This is all Clement Renard's doing. The man has already destroyed my father, and a few days ago he threatened to do the same to me if I would not be obedient to him. Citizen Fidele. Whatever is written there is not true. Those lies are only supposed to destroy. Do not make a fool of me. Today, Renard was found dead at the back of the Café Procope. I know that I will dig into this until I know every wrongdoing, every murder, deceit, and betrayal. I can assure you that there is no need. Focus on assuring your family that you are not a monster, because I intend to be ruthless. Oh, damn. Everything was going so good. We only have several minor cases to deal with today. Thank you, Tonville. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to see you next time because we've reached our limit. And I'd like to thank everyone that watched, stuck around. We'll see you next time on We, the Revolution. Bye now.